by the way, is on leave. No, I'm sorry, I met her right before that. I'll get to that later.
Okay.
I came back on leave and looked up your mother, and
Now,
Bob and I.
had you met, before we get into that, I need to try to stay on track here. You had basic training. Prior to that, you did hang around in the neighborhood, and we talked about friendships. Some of those friendships happened to be Richard and Bobby Hayes.
That's correct.
Friends of friends, friends from the neighborhood.
Yes.
Friends of friends. Okay, and they would hold gatherings and fun parties, dance, music in their basement.
A lot of drinking took place, a lot of beer and booze, and dancing, and their mother, Bobby and Dickie's parents were a little loose there because everybody there was, at the time, by the way, I'm almost sure it was 18 years old was the drinking age back then, and not 21. That came later, but anyway, we were having a party at the basement. I brought a gal with me, and I'm drinking.
And this is a house party.
House party dance.
And kids just having fun together.
I'm walking up the stairs. They didn't have a biffy down there. They had a washroom up, so you had to go up the stairs and up to the washroom. I had to take a leak. So I'm walking up the stairs, and in comes this little mousy little girl down the stairs, and the stairwell is about this far, and we both come. I'm about half in the bag, and yeah, I'm about half in the bag, and I look at her and I say, "Hiya, sweetie." I say, "Hiya, sweetie." She looks up at me. I say, "How about a kiss?" And she goes like that. I don't realize it at the time. She's about 14, 15 years old. She just came back from a high school date, so she gave me a kiss. I'm thinking, wow, this has got to be a pushover. I'm gonna try and date her.
You're about 16 years old at the time.
Yes, but
you're only 2 years apart.
I'm way ahead of her. I'm hanging.
You're running with the You're running with the.
I'm running with guys that are 18, 19,
and
20 years.
And she's the younger sister of Buddy's.
And she's there, and she is a kid.
Mm-hmm. You can like that.
Yeah, she's a kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a kid, and.
But she's a cute one. She came down the stairs, and it's your family's house. Now, did you know that she was the sister?
Had no idea when I gave her. She gave me the. I just, this is a dumb one. I'm gonna go date her.
What happened to the girl you brought to the party?
She was still downstairs. So you gotta spread it around a little bit.
Okay. So at that point, then, you are now. Then you did go out to basic training, and then now you came home after that. Did you?
I visited her. Yes.
You came back
I
after
called
basic training.
Yes. That's before I went overseas. There was I was home for a week or 2 weeks. I forget what it was. Then
so
I
you're
went.
17 years old now.
Right.
Because you're still 17.
I'm gonna go away for a year and a half.
And where are you going to be going to? Do you know?
Austria. I didn't know it at the time. I thought I was going to go to Vietnam. They picked not Vietnam, but Korea. They were picking out guys. You went down an aisle, and they would say, Germany, Korea, Germany, Korea. Every other one was split off. I had no idea when I'm coming down the line where I'm going to be going. And no, I'm serious. You don't know when you're going to come.
Were you guys all looking at each other like, oh my gosh?
Oh yeah. Oh well, you know what Korea was. Now they were having talks, countless talks. By the way, today they're having countless talks today about the same thing. At that time, they were just starting the talks. Now this is 50 years ago, 60 years ago. They still haven't had talks. I guess the talks are starting. But anyway. That was it, and they said Germany. I said, wow, good. And I was there with the occupation. Went in there, this is 1952, so you can get yourself landed correctly. So you can figure the time scale. This is 1952. It is August or September.
And it's only a couple years away from Hitler's craziness.
No, that's over.
Right, I said it's only a couple years since.
Oh yeah, it's 5 years after Hitler.
If even 5 years, because
when I got to Germany,
when you went overseas, then how did you get over there? By the way,
by boat. Well, it was a puker ride for a lot of guys.
Where do you get
hundreds
on the boat
of guys in New York, hundreds of guys in these things, in hammocks, 5 or 6 high, puking all over the place. It was
So the guys are in hammocks at the time?
not hammocks, they were just like spread
Like
bed.
bunks.
They were this far apart and they were 4 or 5 high, I forget. And guys were on top and puking down
Was
the
this
sides.
a carrier?
It was a troop ship.
Okay.
It's called a troop ship. They
Okay,
had
so
200 guys below in a hatch in rough weather, going because we went the North Sea route.
You went the North Sea. But before we get to that, you say goodbye to your brother? You say goodbye to your mother and
Yeah,
your dad and,
yeah.
and your grandma. Goodbye.
Yeah,
You get your way to New York. Now you're on a boat. Where do you land when you went the North Sea route? So where would
I
you
landed
wound
in
up at?
Bremerhaven, Germany, which is the northern route. I took a train. I ended up in Austria.
So you arrived on the north, coming through the channel up there, and
Went
you,
through
you
the
wound
channel,
up in
yeah.
Bremen? No,
Bremerhaven.
Bremerhaven, Germany.
That's correct.
And now you disembarked.
Got on a train. They marched us to a train, and the train went to Austria all the way down.
So where were you?
Bremerhaven,
at in Austria?
if you can imagine, Denmark being here,
Yep.
Bremerhaven's here, parts of Poland are over here. We took the train straight down. It went right down to Austria. I
Was
went
it
to
a
St.
military?
Johann, Austria, and then later they took us to Vienna. I was in Vienna when they were. You had the 4 powers. There was Russian, English, French, and American military troops running around in jeeps in Vienna, and also in.
Because after World War II, this is how they split things up to calm the
These
area
were
down and
they
bring
were
peace.
still there. Down here was a Trieste. We were still in charge of Trieste. It hadn't given away. We were still part of Austria and Trieste. They were running Trieste as a mutual power since 1952. So I'm there for 52, 53, and part of 54. Yes.
Did you happen to come upon and see firsthand some of the atrocities that had happened once the world began to find out about Dachau and
I saw
Oberhausen?
Dachau. I was there at Dachau 5 years later. 5 years after it happened, I was there. I saw that and a couple. I saw
What was the
bombed out
condition?
buildings. There were
What was